Blackstone Audio presents I Am a Man, Chief Standing Bear's Journey for Justice by Joe Starita. Read by Armando Durán. For Phil, a chief among his people, a warrior to the end. It seems to me an odd feature of our judicial system that the only people in this country who have no rights under the law are the original owners of the soil. An Irishman, German, Chinaman, Turk, or Tartar will be protected in life and property, but the Indian commands respect for his rights only so long as he inspires terror from his rifle. Brigadier General George Crook. On the banks of the running water. Somewhere along the flanks of the great river, not far from a valley once flush with buffalo, beaver, bald eagles, and yellow-shafted flickers, where 2 centuries ago the captain explorers looked out and saw both America's past and future, somewhere near these rugged chalk bluffs lie the bones of a father and son. For as long as anyone could remember, before the horses, fur traders, whiskey, fever, and the pus-filled spots, before the steamboat, glass beads, and another god, their people had lived in this ancient river valley, straddling the border of what would become Nebraska and South Dakota. Here, amid one of the continent's most intricate blends of plant and animal life, the father and son were born into a complex culture that had sustained their people for generations. It was never easy, but they adapted, and so they survived, living in dome-shaped earth lodges and buffalo-hide teepees, harvesting the rich floodplain, hunting wild game, and foraging for wild fruits and vegetables in the hills and valleys. Up and down the river valley, the mothers knew the plants that would help protect them from everyday ailments: blue flag rootstock for earaches, cedar fruits and leaves for coughs, chokecherry bark for diarrhea, and the raw root of the milkweed for stomach trouble. Boiled oak and red elm bark treated irritable bowels, and wild black currant helped kidney problems. The mothers gathered cattail down to dress burns and also used it as talcum for their babies and as padding for cradle boards. Like their ancestors, the father and son had begun life in these cradle boards, carried along and upright wherever their mothers went, able to see and hear and participate in the world around them. In time, they eventually played all the hand games.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?